I can't sleep. I'm so excited. Today, I'm so excited. So today, we are going to see my prom date that I went to prom with in high school. Okay, so I'm lying. He's not really my prom date, but he's my best friend from high school, and I should have went to prom with him, but he was going with his girlfriend at the time. Ugh. And it's not like I was like crushing on him super hard, but it's just like, we didn't go to prom together, but we have a picture together, and our outfits kind of matched. And I went with one of my gay best friends at the time, which I love him, but it's not Riley. I'm going to see Riley today. I just want to explain our relationship. I haven't did my hair, I haven't washed my face, I haven't brushed my teeth, so this is what y'all get. Me and Riley have been friends since high school, like faithfully. And I don't know how it came about, but some way, somehow, it got around that I was his girlfriend. I don't know. Let's just be clear. Riley started this himself, and we both just went along with it. And people will come up to me and ask me, so are you really like his girlfriend? And I'll be like, yeah. I'm like, go ask him, right? And they're like, okay, but isn't he dating so-and-so? And I was cool with his girlfriend too. Like, I'm still cool with the girl that he was talking to at the time. And they're like, doesn't he have a girlfriend? Isn't he dating such and such? I'm like, yeah, but I'm his girlfriend. And they're like, no way. So they go and ask him, and they come back to me like the next day and be like, oh my God, you and Riley are so cute together. We love you guys. But Riley was just my best friend, and we would fuck with people all the time. He's a mess. Like, he's so creative. He's so artsy, and he writes with his left hand, and his handwriting is so interesting, and he's just a funny ass dude. And we just love each other. Our relationship is so amazing, and I love him so much, and I can't wait to see him. I've been seeing him for like almost 6-7 years, and so all the time we'll see each other Snapchat or Instagram, and we'll be like, one message he sent me was like, we need to go on a movie date or something, like I need to see you. And I'm like, oh my God, yes. And it just like never worked out because of like whatever, it just never worked out. So today I said I will see you, because I messaged him and I was like, I need to see you because I'm leaving for Korea in 2 weeks, and if I don't see you, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. He was like, of course. So the day is here. I'm so excited. You're one of my husbands.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think that reciprocates both ways.
Yeah.
It's the energy.
Yeah, we're both married to each other.
And the attraction.
Yeah.
Very attractive.
It's fine. So, guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my husband.
I didn't even know we were rolling. I looked, but I didn't see the numbers going.
That's because you're colorblind. You couldn't see the red.
I can see red. It's one of my favorite colors.
This is one of my husbands. I haven't had one of my husbands actually know that they're my husbands. The thing is, most of my husbands don't know that they're my husbands. It's just a slight crush.
Mm-hmm.
That's what most of my husbands are.
That's typically how it starts, and you fall into it. You know?
Yeah, but most of them, they kind of get on my nerves too much for me to actually like date them. It's just like a hopeful kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. It gets to a certain point where you realize it, or it flies on by like a train.
My things that I really want to happen to me is for someone to get my number while driving. I have so many husbands on the road that I've just lost because like it was like late at night. I was driving down what?
Absolutely.
Fowler? What's the solution?
Solution, you get not the thinnest paper on the world, but maybe some construction paper, right? You print out all your information on these papers. You fold them into paper airplanes.
And you
ask them to roll their window down.
What if I don't make and it just lands on the fucking street.
Hopefully you've already pre-built your airplane so you can shoot more than one of these things.
Okay, but what if I'm at a red light and I'm just like driving, trying to shoot my airplane?
You might just scare him off.
He's like, what the fuck is this? He fucking rolls his window up and be like, no!
I could see it.
One time this guy actually like yelled at me and I had to smile. You can't really be subtle when you're in a car that you can't. He just drove off. He was like, hey, yo, meet me at the thing.
And once you start looking like you're trying to get somebody's attention, either they're like about it or they're like, oh god.
I know. Yeah. I have had 3 of those interactions in the whole, for a week I was upset.
It's a thin line. It's a thin line you walk because you really don't know. We're all different creatures.
I know.
And seeing them on the road, like,
I've had 2 interactions. I've tried it twice, and I've only kept it for like 3 days. If I find you attractive, I'm like, hey, what's your number? Let's meet up. Because sitting there talking for an extended amount of time, you either are gonna FaceTime me or you're gonna take me on a date. Because after that, I'm just like, what are you doing? Second time. Oh my god, the filters are so good nowadays. They're so good that it's bad. Are you caught in the trap?
yeah, but it has to be.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh, this is cool. Artsy fartsy. Yeah. Well, a turtle. People are like, oh, the turtle has his head on its back. The turtle is the shell. It's literally like
Yeah, you ever looked up in there?
I've seen someone cook a turtle. It's all there. It's all attached.
Yeah. And
That's like someone saying we carry a home on our bodies, like talking about our skin.
you only see the shell.
No, I've seen someone cook that turtle fucking up. She fucking sliced and diced. She sliced and diced that thing. Yeah, I was like, oh my god. Okay, so the reason why we're here is to talk about us.
What are we?
Not what are we? We know what we are. We're trapped in this human body, having this human experience.
Of course.
What we came to talk about was our high school experience together and how our friendship has grown and molded itself into what it is today.
I want to say it began in one of those extracurricular classes. I don't know, because you were 10 times smarter than me. I don't know how we ended up in...
We were honors English.
Yeah.
I think it was... Wait, no.
Honors English and then Spanish. No, not Spanish.
No,
But
I don't know.
it was science.
One of those classes.
I knew it was science because I struggled heavily, and I kind of relied on you because you sat right next to me. It was either sitting next to the really cute girl on the other side, or sitting next to frickin' Reflection that knew everything, that made me feel wanted, and you were cute too. Don't get me wrong.
I wasn't the cute one. I was a smart one.
But it was like that. It was like it I don't know. It gravitated towards you because them other ones, they don't really know how to speak to people. Just like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
The interaction is a bit tough for certain individuals.
It's just very fluid. I think we both have the same energy level. Like, we're chill, but we're hype as fuck at all times.
And we want to see people succeed. We're sincere to the point where we always want to see people before ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
But I was always cheating off of other people too.
I know. That's why we became good partners, because eventually you ran out of answers and I had nowhere to go. So we teamed up.
I think
And
that
we were like, hey, we would just fucking...
did we ever create a code? I feel like we were in some class and we had a code for something, and I think that we told each other the code at lunchtime, and we went and we took the test using that code. We were in an English class together. Was it that young lady with the orange hair, the ginger?
I don't know.
Miss Black?
Miss Black was crazy. Yes, I think it was Miss Black. I was in there for only a month. Then I left.
I feel like she had sex with one of the students. Not even a whole.
Oh, for sure. And we were talking about Miss Carraher, because she teaches English or writing or something like that too. We would always bring up her mugshot, and I think a lot of us bonded over just looking at how crazy she looked. We were like, we're never gonna look like that.
You got to
Little
take a
did
picture?
I know I have a mugshot now.
Oh my god!
And they make you look up,
So,
and then so the camera's facing up. They make you put your face down so you look like a psycho killer.
they make you look psycho. I've seen some nice mugshots though.
Yeah, I wanted to put my chin up and look normal, but they made me.
Look at my other husband. See, I have a husband. He's a doctor. He's right there. This is how I create husbands.
He's back.
He's back. He's my husband. He's a doctor, and he has this cute little dog.
And you can slide me that dog.
This is why we work so well together. It's teamwork.
Look at our eyes. That's the power of a sexual being.
What?
Our eyes are gravitating towards you.
I know. You can't not look at him. He's so attractive. He's like this. He's like 6'4". Maybe like he's like mixed with black and white. So he's like on the light skinned side. He's a nice little scruffy beard, a little bit thicker than Riley's. Dark colored beard, hat on backwards, and light blue scrubs. He's not even trying it. He's attractive.
3 honeys flocked.
He does have 3 honeys flocked. Okay, so we had that class together. We bonded over schoolwork, bonded over the success of other people. How did we keep it going?
I want to say it was the constant longing to get out of there, but trying to make the best of it, you know? We were like, we're stuck here, but...
we gotta make it.
But let's go! Let's do these crazy zones!
Have as much fun as possible. Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully someone...
It's a TBH.
Maybe.
Somebody's getting helied to the hospital.
I always wonder how helicopters work.
You see they got these things that spin.
Yeah, I know, but how does that keep you up in the air?
I couldn't tell you.
How does the airplanes work? How does that... It must have the strongest jet to be pushing something through the fucking air.
There's some powerful machines.
Yeah.
That's why I want to go to the Air Force. Learn all about it.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Get into the nitty gritty and
Yeah.
make some money while doing it.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to build machines, and I've always been handy with things like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. The engineering aspect of everything has just been so fascinating to me.
How things are put together. I also like software engineers. They do a lot of stuff for like companies for their efficiency of getting clients in and clients out with just ease.
You have to, I don't know.
I've always
doing
been
something
interested
like that,
in
you gotta do it right too.
Yeah.
You don't.
I struggle between being interested in something and if I actually want to do it as a career craft. I'm because I like love design.
That comes with like the experience of life. Because
Yeah.
then you really have to, you gotta dabble. And
Right.
Sooner or later you got to choose, but dabble for as long as you can, you know. I'm trying. What do I want to do? Still don't know.
But you're dabbling in the music engineering.
Yes, love it.
I'm gonna call you an audio boy. I like I like that.
I said it earlier.
You said it and it just fits, audio boy. Like a b-boy. Like a b-boy. It's like an audio boy.
It has an engineering twist to it.
It does. You said it out of your engineering musical mouth.
But what do I really want to do with music? I feel like I want to help people make their music. I make my music, sure, but that's for me. I want to help people make their music. Like,
You want to help people see their gift and their talent.
I want to produce, and I don't know. I want to do it at such a level that people are coming to me and being like, "Look, listen, this is my vision, so I can I can trust you to do this, right? And I'm gonna be like, yeah.
That's why I'm coming to you.
Yes.
I have a vision of the music that I want to create, like Erykah Badu and like her and like Lauryn Hill and like all those neo soul classical black women.
Yeah, you're like the bottle with the liquid filled to the brim. I'm just the cap.
To close it or to open it?
Close it and shake it up and then for everybody to get.
Yeah, I like that analogy. Yeah.
Messy one.
It took me a second to get there. We fucking got there. Okay, what is one of your most favorite memories between us?
Probably when I think I asked this girl out and you were just screaming in the back, maybe 30, 40 feet, and I was trying to get the words out to this girl, and you were just like, couldn't tell you what else you were saying, but you were rambling on, and I was like, I'll talk to you in a second. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. So tonight, it ended up not working, but
I was saving you.
yeah, I left that conversation instantly, ran to you, and then we were just right back in our natural habitat.
In our natural habitat. Okay, so I want to tell the story because it's the funniest thing, and I don't know how we got here, but I think it's. I tell the story to everybody about Riley. Riley started this rumor that it was probably not a rumor. It was probably his deepest, darkest fantasy that we were in a relationship together.
Very much so.
So his fantasy, he just started manifesting it. Years and years and years. It's like, I don't know who asked me the question, or if we were sitting together and someone said, hey, are you and Riley dating? And I feel like I looked at you and I said, yeah. And from then on, for the rest of our high school career, me and Riley were dating, and it was important to us because no one thought we would be together.
It was magnificent because there was no lies. It felt like the truth, you know? It did.
Riley is now going to be my high school boyfriend, even though I never had one.
Still here.
The honor is all yours.
You know, you have to have that slot for somebody, and I think you fill that void pretty well for me too.
But you had girlfriends in high school.
Yeah, but they don't compare to you, man. Intellectually, I don't know, I missed that. None of them could speak. They could piss, maybe. They could listen to me ramble, but conversation, that's what I've come to really value.
Intellectual conversation. That's what a lot of people need. That's what a lot of people need. It's what they want. It's what they're missing.
Yes.
Yeah, so in high school, me and Riley dated. And we have a prom picture together, but we don't have like the professional ones. But we still have I made sure that even though I didn't ask him to prom and he didn't ask me to prom, that we had a prom picture together. And our prom picture,
absolutely,
we look
stunning,
good as fuck.
Yeah.
My dress was a handmade African dress.
It looked absolutely crazily like well put together, and I
couldn't walk.
I don't know, I chose the bold purple.
It was good.
You looked proper in the purple. I don't know, I felt a little out of my element.
In the purple?
Yeah.
But we matched well, though.
I didn't want to wear purple, though. I was told to wear purple from the date that I actually had. She ended up not even wanting to dance the whole night.
Oh, we was on the dance floor getting it. Did we dance together?
Yeah.
Did I twerk on you?
Yeah. And we were making the whole thing go up and down. I mean, the floor was literally.
Yes, we were.
You remember?
I remember you got on the floor, you did your magic Mike move on your knees, and you were like doing the little thing, and you were humping the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Good times.
Yep.
You did that thing.
I had a whole circle around us.
Oh, yeah, we was fucking lit as fuck. We need to go to the club.
Yeah. Club's different for me these days.
Yeah, but you gotta have that one good club where you can dance.
It's true. You gotta go with somewhere where everybody else is pretty much dancing too.
Yeah.
It's not.
American clubs, all the guys do is stand on the wall and get twerked on.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the Latin clubs.
The Latin clubs, you can always find a home because there's always one dude that's looking to get lucky that just won't, and you know he won't, but you can have a good time with him, and he'll give you everything you need. He'll talk to you and talk your ear off, but Yeah, sometimes you need that companion just to, it's kind of like a wingman that you
Yeah.
didn't plan on having that night.
Yes, you always
but
find
they,
one.
Yeah, they pop up and you're like, yeah. And
I'm
it
here
didn't-
all the time.
yeah.
It's like you're here all the time. But you ever found a home at a bar?
I feel like
That one bar that you,
Yeah.
I'd never understood that. Like a show called How I Met Your Mother, they always went to the same bar. It's always at Stitch, like to show Cheers.
yeah, there was a place like that when I went to university, but I was like a corner guy. I stayed in the corner.
Damn, Riley.
Yeah.
I would have been in the corner with you.
I wasn't the only one in the corner though.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Granted, there was like 4 other people, but I don't know. It was different. I felt comfortable. Comfortable is dangerous though.
It is. It'll get you lost in the sauce.
Yeah, you don't do much in
No.
comfortability.
You got to get a little uncomfortable, out of your element, just a little bit.
To move forward
Yeah.
in life,
Yeah.
anything.
Anything.
I don't feel a football.
Yeah, he looked like he looked like he was really about it. How did we get here to this relationship that we have now? Whatever it is, this beautiful, magnificent friendship that we have now. Because we've been out of high school for 6 years and we still have this amazing, like, I think the thing is we love us together.
Yeah. It's kind of like an unbreakable bond, you know? It's truth. That's the word that defines it all, you know? I've never felt like I had to hide anything from you, right? Never really had to. I just felt so exposed, naked the whole time, you know? And it always just made sense saying the first thing that popped up into my mind because you, no matter what I said, you'd be fully supportive of it, you know?
Whatever you want to do.
And I never really spoke to I never spoke to anybody, but I don't know, like truthfully.
Yeah, because we both had a lot of friends.
Yeah. Friends. Just bubbled in the air. That's how that was.
They just popped.
Yeah, they popped away. Little by little.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got space for them though.
No, you don't. It gets kind of crowded.
It does.
It gets kind of crowded.
I want to say 90% of the people that I was trying to get validation and acceptance from, they were just all, I don't know. It seemed like I could see through everybody. And at that point, I was like, there's no use trying to get to know anybody because nobody's really going to stick around.
It's high school. I mean, you have certain people that you do create those bonds with, but in high school, I feel like a lot of people try to really harness and hold on to this memory of childhood and freedom when really it's really the evolution of the relationship that you create in bonds.
Mm-hmm. You gotta keep it healthy by keeping it truthful. It all circles back to that.
Yeah.
It does. Because, you know, a lot of people, they experience things and sure, you can tell the truth, but a lot of us don't tell the whole truth. They'll twist a little something just to, you know, catch your attention. And, I never had to do that. I could just say what I wanted to say.
Truth. It's how you keep friendships alive. So now, where are we at in our friendship? We're now both adults.
We're blossoming. We're trying to find our way. Crawling, I want to say. For now. We're going to get up. We're going to walk. And then we're going to run. I feel like I'm crawling now.
Yeah, we're 23 years old. Also, another interesting fact, our birthdays are like 3 days away from each other. Mine's is the 3rd, his is the 31st.
Yep.
So we always had celebration together.
I wish we had more celebrations.
I know.
We need to, coming forth.
Yes. Even if we're not in the same state, I feel like I'm going to be traveling so far away. That's why this needed to happen. Because I feel like...
Yeah, I wasn't joking when I was going to say, like, I'm going to come. I'm going to come out because it's always been a dream of mine. I do need to get a passport.
You don't have a passport? That's the first book you need to read. First book you need to get.
Nope.
It's getting harder with COVID.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
Handle your situation and then get a passport. Come out there. I'm so open to having my friends visit because I really am so about travel and experiences. And I'll host somebody. I'll host you. You can stay at my house. Other people, I'm like, I'll find you a spot somewhere, not in my house. Yeah.
Because I'll cook and clean.
No, I was looking through our old Snapchat messages and you were saying that you were somewhere in Orlando. You was like, yeah, Reflex, you could just come and stay over. You can stay with me, no problem.
Always got space, even if I don't.
I always got space because it's me. Yay! I love these bonds that people create. It's so great.
It's a rarity.
Yeah.
It's what I've come to see.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Friendships are truly something to harness and hold on to.
I don't look that bad on this.
You look good. We look good. We've grown up and blossomed. Although we both look exactly the same. We haven't really changed much.
Yeah, I want to say I just grew a little facial hair.
That's it. You really don't look different with your facial hair. No.
You'd know if I didn't have facial hair. Like, that's not who he is. Yeah. I look like a scoundrel. Like a pirate. I look good here.
You
But
look
let me
good.
tell you,
You look good.
Once this stick is gone, I look like the mask. Jim Carrey's mask. Hey, somebody, suck me.
My most favorite memory, all I remember is us always being at the lunch table, kicking it. And but the thing is, I wouldn't sit with Riley the whole lunch period. I would just go to him at the beginning, fuck around, and then leave. Because his friends weren't my friends. His friends were like if you want to put it in a teenage high school Disney movie character, his friends was the stuck-up white kids, and I
floated. I feel like I floated.
You did. I floated too. Hence is why we're friends. But the stuck-up white kids, and I was the geek theater kid. That was the dynamic that was happening.
But I always wanted to be where you guys were. I never felt like I was in the right spot.
This is such a monologue for. I was never at home. Keep going.
Just trying to find my place in a melting pot. I don't know. I think it felt right because I was with the people that I played, the sport that I played with, you know, and I don't know, just the people that I grew up with.
Yeah.
2 or 3 people that I knew their parents, and they knew their parents knew my parents. That kind of stuck with even more people, and I don't know. It's just the crowd that I was with. It wasn't really the crowd that I wanted to be with.
You want to be with the theater geeks.
Yeah, I'm only seeing that now.
Yeah.
Because I said a lot of things, you know, I brought up a lot of things that really just in conversation fizzled off because there wasn't any interest to anybody else.
Ah, yeah.
So I had to be goofy to compensate.
You were very goofy. You did a lot of goofy stuff.
I know. Goofy is not the greatest.
Goofy, but hiding. That's the problem. I was just goofy and fucking free. Goofy and free, didn't give a fuck about nobody.
Yeah, that felt a little latched.
What does that mean?
Tied to something that I didn't need. Like we were saying earlier, like the mask behind the class clown, the jokester. Nobody really sees what hides beyond. Only if you have that one-on-one.
I feel like I saw it.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm sure there were glimpses.
Even though it was very well hidden, I feel like I knew you weren't always just like hee hee ha ha. Like obviously there's another side to you, but obviously didn't know how much the pain was. But I felt like there was
a lot of times. I don't know if you would see me like in the hallway. Half the time I didn't talk to anybody.
You didn't. And if we saw each other in the hallway, it was always hey,
flip the switch, turn it on. Ah! But yeah, other than that, I didn't mess around with a lot of people because
we had a handshake, Riley.
I don't remember it.
It was like this, and then it was like this.
Bum bum bum.
Yes, it was like dun dun. We would do it in the hallway when we passed each other. I just remember.
Yep. And it was good because we could just keep going on.
And very focused, just and done. We would do that all. I just remember because I remember you would always wear a tracksuit because he's an athlete. He played soccer. He would always have these like joggers on with a little stripe down the side with the soccer shoes. You always had bright soccer shoes too.
Always.
And you had that blue Adidas jacket.
Flamboyant.
Yes, and we would just walk by in the hallway, go and done.
Yep.
We had to get it down packed though. It took us a second.
Yeah, that was one of the only reasons I joined the soccer team. Was to get the tracks and just be that guy, but I don't know.
He's that guy.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Easier said than done. To be
Much
that guy.
easier said than done. But you don't have to be that guy. I think that people in high school really think that they have to be that person or for somebody or something.
Exactly why I see it just felt like a waste after everything was done.
No one gives a fuck.
Nope.
Even in, like, no one cares what shoes you're wearing. No one, like, we barely care about homeless people. You think we care about someone who's making money? Like, we really don't care about other people. And I think once people realize that no one gives a fuck about what you're doing and how you're doing it, that you'll be able to
It was only like senior year when I figured that out a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a smidgen. That you kind of just got to be yourself for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You can be yourself for other people, but that's not really being true to yourself. You know?
Yeah.
That's putting on a show. That's putting on a mask for someone else. Once you figure it out, it's just for you, then you'll be 10 times like easier with all the information that comes your way, whether it be the good or the bad.
Mm-hmm.
It all becomes easier to swallow once you're comfortable with yourself.
Yeah, and what you got going on. And I think it's people doubt themselves and if people will like them.
Mm-hmm.
And they doubt themselves in their ability to succeed at whatever they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a dream. I'm gonna get it fucking done. I don't care how it's gonna happen. Like, I want to sing, I want to be an artist, and I want to be in the business of making people happy and giving them knowledge and entertaining them in a certain way. I don't know, because I do art, I sing, dance, I act. I want to do like cinematography, like I want to do like journalism and interviewing and things like that, like we're doing now.
Yes.
So like, I'm gonna fucking do it. I don't know how, but that trust in myself is really what's pushing me to just get it done.
One step at a time. And girlfriend, you're halfway there with just the mentality. I feel like the mentality of keeping up with yourself and trying to shape yourself into something that you're gonna be proud of.
Yeah.
In yourself. That is true. That makes a whole difference in where you're gonna go and the people that you meet and the experiences, either good or bad. I don't know. I just feel it all makes sense once you kind of live through it. But when you're in it, you're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And that figuring out stage, it can either be a hell of a time or
a hell of a fucking time. Yeah. And you're gonna help me with that. I think it's also about finding people who are in your tribe. Like I think also once you realize that you have ultimate control of your reality, it's a simple statement, but it's very hard to understand that you have ultimate control. Even if something happens to you, like you said, it's about how you swallow it and how you carry it. You can have all this karma. If you carry it like it's a fucking feather, bitch, you don't care about nothing. People are killing people and they are sleeping soundly at night.
Perspective, man.
So it's about, how you carry it in the reality that you're making. So you're a part of my reality, and I'm bringing you in to the musical side of my reality that I didn't even. I knew that you were in there because you were working with Timberland and shit like that.
That was crazy.
I fucking know, bro. What school did you go to?
Full Sail.
Full Sail. I just kept calling it Sail. There was like Navy Sail, like SEAL. And I was like, no, like Sail something.
Yep,
he was working with fucking Timberland.
Yeah, I wasn't working with him, but I was in the studio when he walked in.
That's shit. Were you working at the time?
I was trying.
All right, he worked with Timberland. That's all we're gonna fucking say. Okay.
And I want to say it was like Bruce Swedeen. That's what it was. Michael Jackson's producer.
Wow.
Yeah, he was a little older at the time, but just going back, and we were sitting there, a whole group of young college students. We were just eager to hear what he had to say, and we really didn't even talk too much about like the sonics and how things were made. It was just how things made him feel, and how he made Michael feel, and how Michael fed off of
the relationship and the emotion of the art.
The reciprocating energy of trying to have this one goal of achieving, greatness. And so we were sitting there listening to Michael's tunes, and Timberland just walks in the door with the dean, and I was just like...
Timberland?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's shorter than you would think.
Yeah, them Timbs can make him look tall, don't it?
Mm-hmm. A little short.
Yeah.
He is wise, though.
Yeah, so we're gonna make music together. I think this is how it comes out. It's like, who is this geeky looking nerd producer that's with this amazing soulful black woman? Who is that? You know?
The man.
That's how it's gonna be. That's how we're gonna come out to the world. But we're gonna be such oddballs.
But I'm itching for that to happen. For us to have that, I don't know, freedom.
Yeah.
I've been tied down for a while, and I feel like it's time. Like it's time to really just...
Get in your fucking bag.
Yep, take it by the reins. Take life by the reins.
I think if you tell yourself that you have ultimate control, you will slowly start to believe that, like, you have ultimate control.
Mm-hmm. Inner belief goes a long way.
Goes a fucking long way. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make music together.
I want to go R&B, pop,
We'll go wherever we need to go and however we need to go there. Whatever we need to do. Because I feel like I feel like you and I are very open to a lot of things, so we'll try anything just to fucking try it.
Rhythm. Find our rhythm. That's the only thing I've ever wanted. To have a steady beating rhythm. Something continue.
You have a rhythm.
Yeah, ups and downs come though.
You have a heartbeat. That's your fucking rhythm. You know what Prince did? He took the ultrasound of his child's heartbeat and put it into a fucking song. It goes...
That's wicked.
Sex in the summer.
You know that
Getting
song?
it on. Yeah. Give me that number. We can get it all night long. Yeah.
Soulful.
Yeah.
We need soul.
What would you like to say to conclude this
I want to say...
about us and our relationship and what we've talked about and us growing up?
When things come to a certain point, you really have to appreciate them, because I didn't know when I was going to see you next when we graduated high school,
I
right?
know.
And I went off and did my own thing and about 2 hours away, you know, and then you went and traveled.
Fucking hours, fucking thousands of miles
and
away.
I sat and I waited and I said, Reflection will be back. She will be back within my circle, and I have to take advantage.
Yeah, I texted him. We would always say, we need to go on a date right now. Because we're always dating. This is my husband. We're always dating. And so we need to go on a date. It was always being like in conversation. So I was like, hey, I'm leaving in literally 2 weeks. I need to see you.
Had to be done.
One of his busiest days. He's like, all right.
You gotta cut that piece of the pie. You really do, to enjoy it. And I do. I enjoy you. I do.
It's so great. I'm so happy to be back. It's so good. I love you. Yes. Okay. And that's that.